What is going on, guys? Quality XA here today, and today I'm bringing you guys a brand new video on Destiny 2. Now today we're going to be talking about some of the raid information, specifically the drops and the encounters that you will face, as well as the exotic quest. As well as that, we're going to be talking about the Malfeasants and how you could possibly unlock that. And we're also going to be talking about some possible new Queen events. So let's get right into this. Now before we do get into this, we do have a giveaway currently for some silver. If you guys would be interested, leaving a like as well as commenting, subscribe if you're new around here, and follow me on Twitter. It's going to be the way that you can be entered, and the first giveaway is going to be happening on the 28th of September. But regardless, let's get into this. So first up, we're going to be talking about the raid exotic. Now, we do know about this exotic trace rifle known as the 1000 Voices. Now, when you actually check it in the database, it says the way that you are going to be getting this, or the source, is going to be the Last Wish raid. So we currently don't know any of the quest or anything like that. It might just be for completing it, but I highly doubt it. I do feel when we actually complete the raid for the first time, we may get a second quest step, but I just want to know your thoughts in that comment section below on that one, as we don't have too much information on it, but that is going to be the raid weapon. As well as that, we do also have the bow, the Wish Ender. This is going to be linked to a quest as well. We currently do not know the quest, but the design of this leads me to believe it could be linked to the exotic talisman we currently have in our inventory. As we know, it didn't go away when we reached the Dreaming City, so that could be the way that we actually get that. Possibly could be to do with the raid quest as well, but I'd really like to know your thoughts in that comment section below. Now, continuing to talk about the raid, we do have a raid spreadsheet here which actually shows all the drops which we can get from the new Last Wish raid. So you've got the Hunter, Titan and Warlock armor, all looks pretty awesome. And then moving on, we do have the raid weapon drops. So you've got the age-old Bond, you've got the Shattering Bone, the Transfiguration, the Apex Predator, Nation of Beasts, and the Tyranny of Heaven. So really awesome indeed, looks like some cool drops. You've also got the cosmetics, the shell looks really awesome to me, but I'm definitely going to be going for a load of these. We do also know that in the Last Wish raid weapon drops that we're also going to be able to get the Queen's Wrath weapons from some of the drops as well. So I'd really like to get your thoughts on that. We do know this because a lot of people have been glitching into the raid and been getting some Queen's weapon drops. But again, I'd really like to know your thoughts in some of the loot that you guys see here. Are you impressed, or are you looking for some more stuff? We do know when the Prestige one comes out, there is going to be some more stuff added, which is very, very exciting. And now talking about the encounters of the raid, you can actually see this in your Triumph book under the Last Wish raid. It actually has the encounters, so you can see we've got Kali defeated, we've got the Shuro Chi defeated, we've got Morgeth the Spire Keeper defeated, we've also got the Vault infiltrated, and then last but not least we have the Riven of 1000 Voices defeated, and then of course Last Wish raid completed. So very awesome. It does seem like this is going to be a long raid, considering it's got 4 bosses. That's more than any other raid that we've actually ever had. And we've also got a Vault infiltrated, which is going to be another encounter in which you will get a chest drop as well. So very cool indeed. It does seem like we've got a load of things to do within this raid, which is specifically what all of the Destiny raid base asked for, should we say. So I really cannot wait for this raid. And I'd really like to know your thoughts in that comment section below on how you believe the raid is going to go, and are you going to be playing it on reset. Moving on from the raid though, we're actually going to be talking about this brand new quest in which you can actually get from Petra. Now you get this for completing the Oracle weekly quest, and she actually has a random bounty that she can give you. As you guys can see here, we've got Purification Ritual, and it says complete the Strike the Corrupted while Ascendant. Now the Corrupted is obviously a strike we currently do not have in the game. This could be a secret unlock or possibly a strike that they will add eventually, but it sounds really awesome because you have to complete it while Ascendant, so it is going to be an Ascendant strike by the looks of it, or maybe even a strike in which you can only access while Ascendant. So I'd really like to know your thoughts on that. Has anyone found anything to do with this yet? But this is going to be really awesome, and again I really love these hidden secrets what Bungie are showing currently, And yeah, again, I'd like to know your thoughts on the Corrupted. It sounds really cool. Moving on, talking about really cool stuff though, we do have this here. So this is in your Triumph book. As you guys know, you've got the Destinations tab. And on the Destinations tab, you can see we've got some new stuff here. So on the Dreaming City, we've got Into the Unknown, Advisor to the Crown, and a Hidden Death. So it says, visit the Queen's Court. And then Advisor to the Crown says, visit the Queen's Court every time Marasov is present. So it does look like we are getting a new space, possibly a social space, or possibly a new space linked to the raid. I'd really like to know your thoughts on that. It sounds very interesting. What could the Queen's Court be? Could it be similar to the Court of Oryx? And what type of thing could we be getting here? It does say Marasov is present as well in the challenge, so could we be seeing Marasov again, and is she still alive? We've also got a Hidden Death as well, which says enter Marasov's throne world. Now the throne world to me personally sounds like the opposite of the Ascendant realm, so possibly a light version of the Ascendant realm. And yeah, again, it sounds really, really awesome, and possibly we could be seeing Marasov once again. And then last but not least today, guys, we're actually going to be talking about the Malfeasant's quest. Now, one player has actually prestiged, so they've actually reset their infamy rank, so they actually got one of the mysterious packages. Now, upon actually getting that mysterious package, they handed it in, which actually allowed them to grab the Trust hand cannon, this being their reward. Now, this is actually going to be the first step of you getting your Malfeasants. You don't actually get a quest step for this, but I believe once you prestige the second time. And then last but not least, we're going to be talking about another exotic, that being the Malfeasants. Now, 3 or 4 people have actually finished their first rank in Infamy for Gambit. Now, upon actually completing that, they got a mysterious package in which they actually had to buy a brand new hand cannon known as Trust. Looks pretty awesome, but that is the only reward that they got. Now, what is very interesting is you do actually have another reward from the Gambit vendor, which actually requires you to reset your infamy rank twice. So pretty awesome. What could this give? We are not 100% sure yet, but I do believe the first step in this quest is actually resetting your rank twice. And for the second step, I do believe that you have to reset it the second time. Now, we have scanned the database a little bit more, and you do have these quest steps. So Darkness in the Light. You found a component part of some kind of weapon at Callum's grave. It must be what he stole from the Drifter. He'd probably like it back. Then you've defeated a particularly powerful primeval in Gambit and taken its heart. The Drifter might find it valuable. Take it to him. And then finally, you've been at Gambit for a while now. You've met the enemies of humanity head on and made them pay. The Drifter has rewarded you handsomely for the motes of dark you've collected. Now it's time to see the culmination of your partnership with the Drifter, and obviously the reward saying pick one at being the Malfeasants. So very awesome. It does sound like there's some interesting points here. Callum's grave, I'm not too sure what that could be. Possibly a brand new space in which we actually get the first part of the Malfeasants. But obviously I believe personally that you have to prestige twice in order to start this quest. Again, that is just my thoughts, but having these quest steps here sort of gives us the gist in which we actually have to do in order to get the Malfeasants. So again, really would like your thoughts in that comment section below. Are you personally going and playing Gambit quite a bit? I am, and I really cannot wait to get the Malfeasants. But as always, guys, that is pretty much the video. If you did enjoy, a like is much appreciated, as well as subscribing if you guys are new around here. But as always, peace out, and I hope you enjoyed.